Welcome back to Carpedia, everybody, and it happens to be the first, like 2 months, nice weekend in Missouri. There's actual sun, no snow or rain, so we're gonna play outside.
So what we got going today, so we're gonna do a Trunnion kit in my Corvette, and since it's so nice, we're just gonna do it out here in the driveway.
Yeah, why not?
And I don't have a vise, so we'll have to go over to my brother's house for a second and use his vise. Of all the crap I have, I don't have a vise.
Sure it's not your vise?
It's not mine. No, he ordered it.
Okay.
No, so anyways, all right, so let's, he'll get mad that you said that.
Yeah, I
know. All right, so anyways, let's go ahead and get to work on the car. All right, everybody, let me explain what we're doing real quick. This is the Trunnion bearing upgrade kit. So, I'll show you what it is. This is a comp cams kit. This is a Trunnion. So yeah, Nick, you can hold that.
Yeah.
So this is the Trunnion right here. Well, actually, this part itself right here, this is the Trunnion. This is the part, your rocker, you bolt down to the head, and your rocker pivots on this. All right, so that's, you know, where your rocker goes. So the factory bearings are like needle bearings inside of a cap, and they push up against the center of the trunnion, and on the other side they're held by the cap itself. So what happens is you get these aftermarket springs, and they're all hopped up and all that. Everything gets hotter. The spring transfers more heat into the rocker. The flex of the rocker causes the rocker to heat up. All kinds of things that cause more heat in your valve train. And so that's why when you have an aftermarket cam, the rocker gets hotter, expands a little bit, and that cap gets loose and works its way off. And so the factory one would work its way off slowly but surely, and eventually just fall off of there, right? On the factory one, these bearings aren't in a captured race like this. So these are a captured race, so these bearings won't fall out. They're stuck in there. Whereas a factory one, the race is just like a cap, and they just fall out, and then they ruin your engine. So this new setup, awesome.
That's fabulous, Ross.
That's how you screw up a brand new Trunnion upgrade. Anyways, so this new kit, what it does is it puts in a captured bearing set, so it's a race with two sides to it. So it holds the bearings in even if this were to come off. Now on top of that, if you can see, there's a little groove right here, and that is for a snap ring. So you put a snap ring in on both sides of this, so really, even no matter how much it heats up or has extra push, if you'll see when I take them off, the rockers are, one of them is offset. I think it's the exhaust side is offset. I can't remember, I'll have to look. One of them's offset, so you could get a little bit of sideways push on that, and that would cause it to work off. But when this snap ring is on there, it can't come off. So that's
a lot of redundancies.
Yeah, so there's several reasons that this new Trunnion is better than the factory Trunnion, and those factory Trunnions are fine. They'll last, 300,000 miles in a factory with a factory cam, but like as your cam gets bigger and gets gnarlier, then they start to fail. So this is a real common failure point on LS engines. Everyone who does a big cam pretty much at least does this if they don't do new rockers. I just didn't do it because I know I could do it later pretty easy, and it was more money. So I'm gonna knock it out real quick. That was a really long explanation.
Yes, it was.
Okay, anyways, so now let's get to it. Alright guys, so here's what we gotta do. This thing is just like press fit into here, but not really super tight. So I saw a guy do this online. You can use like a chisel or something and put it right here and just whack this thing and it'll come out into a socket. you don't even have to use the vise. This is a little bit, this is like the faster way to get it out. Oops, if I can hold it all. Oops. As you can see, I got, it's part of the way out right there.
Yeah.
And there you go. And this right here, guys, this is the problem. When these do come out, that happens. And that is a problem inside your engine. So that's what we're doing now. This is a test run. So there's the bearing. And now let me pop the other side out real quick. Try not to pinch my fingers while I do it. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, 16 more times.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 15. All right, guys, so you get a rocker here. All right, and first thing you do is press one of these bearings into one side. It's got to be letters out. So there's the letters. Just kind of put it in there like that. I have a little plastic thing. I'm just using this plastic thing here so that vice teeth don't cut into the bearing. So. Alright, so there's one side of the bearing there. Grab your new trunnion. Slide there, right here. Grab your other bearing. Alright, now I need an extra set of hands. Kit comes with these two washers, which will allow the trunnion slide through. All right, you see, but not the bearing. So it's a lot to hold, hang on to. Is why you need so many hands. All right, now check to see if this is moving good. It's moving pretty good. Both snap ring grooves are exposed, which means that means it's far enough. So grab a couple of snap rings. By the way, this snap ring tool was a fail. Little ends are too large for these snap rings. I have a really crappy one I made out of a pair of pliers and it didn't work out. There's another. Rocker moves good. It's a finished rocker right there. Easy enough, right? Now we just got a crap load more of them. Alright guys, so here's the problem we got. This kit, and this is the kit Comp Cams suggests for my LS7. A little bit of hair on there. And I'll show you the problem here. Factory bolt, Comp Cams bolt. Yeah, that doesn't work. Thank you, Comp Cams. So they said this works for an LS, this kit is for an LS7, LS1, whatever. But they are wrong. These bolts are too long. These might work in an LS1, I'm not sure. They do not work in an LS7. So, there you go. Gonna put in the factory bolts. Should be fine. I already checked, there's no clearance issues, so it's just funny that the Comp Cams bolt doesn't fit.
Well,
Torquing these to the proper 22 foot-pounds. Not gonna lie, I actually torque them to 27. right, time to get a little start up. See what happens. Ugh.
Well, guys, I would call that a success.
Yeah. Go for a ride in it.
Let's go for a ride. All right, that's what you do.
All right. Car's getting warm. It's gonna take a second. It seems to be running pretty good. Everything seems to be all right. The good thing is now there's nothing to really worry about in the motor that's going to grenade itself, so like it should be pretty dang safe at this point. Should be nothing, at least when I drive it I don't have to baby it for any reason now.
It's pretty hard to hold the camera.
Is it kind of legit?
Yeah, it's legit.
Is that working?
That's working.
Get the RPMs high so you get lots of oil under the valve covers, you know?
You're being responsible.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, you don't want to run those new Trunnions, you know, without proper oiling.
Well, exactly.
So you got to really get the RPMs high so you get a lot of oil jetting into that valve cover, you know? So, you know, it's just really me trying to protect the car, you know? Yeah, it doesn't hold first gear that great, I'm not gonna lie.
Goodness.
If you're curious, that's like maybe quarter throttling first.
Yeah, guys, this thing's properly fast.
I think that's a trooper up there. Woo! Go into stealth
mode.
Stealth mode.
Oh, let's see.
Can you see it up there?
It's not. I'm sorry, guys, but no, that's. I'm pretty sure that's a trooper.
That's a state trooper.
Yeah. No, I'm starting.
That's definitely a state trooper.
It's catching up with the frame rate. Yeah, that's. Wow, that was just some perfect timing.
Yeah, good luck. Good timing there. All right. Well, it runs good. It's got a clean bill of health, best I can tell. Put it into quiet mode. 6th gear. It's really still not bad, you know. It's got a little bit of load below 1500 RPM, but not bad at all. Man, I'm so happy there's decent weather. It's like as soon as you put a cam in, there will never be decent weather again. That's how it works.
I think 2 months of just snow and rain.
Yeah.
Well, it was decent weather, but you were at work.
Yeah, exactly. Decent weather when I was at work, but yeah, that's fantastic. Well, I guess that's pretty much it, right?
That's it, man.
All right, peace.
Peace, guys.